graffiti has been growing over the years, and right now there's an explosion. Everybody is getting into it. Everybody is about experimenting with it, and we are happy because the art form is growing, and you can see upcoming artists becoming so good at what they do, and they are getting into the highest of heights. Some of the challenges we face in the graffiti art scene is that it is a bit strange, especially to the older generation, and it has a bit of some mystic connotations to it. Either it's aligned to politics or aligned to a bit of ignorance and arrogance, and sometimes very egoistic ways of communication. But then for us, it's just an art form. It's a platform for expression, and that's what we use it for. And especially for the main artists, we also capitalize on it to use it for educational purposes. So for us, we believe it's only a matter of time when everybody will acknowledge how important it is for everyone. So we hope very soon it will be acceptable in all scopes of diverse cultures. The message we carry across in our work and personally in my works is actually depends on different programs and projects I'm working on. So when I'm doing community projects, I want the community to come up with an idea or an issue they want addressed. Then we come in and use art to address it. When I'm doing my personal project, it's about things that concern me, things that I care about. So that could be as wide as it can. It could be social issues, political issues, sometimes personal issues. So when I'm doing my personal projects, they are varied. When I'm doing community projects, it's about the community, what they want addressed. My journey as a graffiti artist has been quite long and sometimes challenging. Sometimes I didn't know whatever I was doing could qualify for graffiti. Now looking back when I can tell. When I was a very young boy, I used to enjoy art, especially on matatus and on newspapers where we had caricatures and all this social commentary. So growing up, I grew up enjoying that and started trying it out. I did know at some point I would end up doing it as my full day job or thing. So I started just doing it for my sakes because I enjoyed it. Then I found out that there are other people who also enjoyed it, and by the day people wanted to see a lot of it. So at some point I started getting paid for it. So that is how I found myself into it. The name of the piece right behind me is Gambling with Life. So it is highlighting how Nairobians gamble with life every day. Behind are very many points of life that are very close to any Nairobian. So we have at any one point, for example, when I walk in the streets at night, I find homeless people sleeping in corridors. We have comfortably accepted that their name is street children or street families, which means streets are their homes. So anytime you're in the street, you're in somebody's home. Anytime you're walking on a corridor, you're walking on somebody's bed. So how as a society have we come to a point where we've accepted that we should be having street families? And now that reflects on so many other points. On one side we see a gambler who's doing the cup trick, and every day I see people lining up to participate in that. So for me, I know there's no need to be genuine, but there are people who believe in it and want to try. So it shows how desperate sometimes we get as a people, and we are willing to go to whatever extent to see if we can make a buck that day. What I'd advise upcoming street artists is, first of all, know as much as you possibly know about the art form. be open to learning so many new things. I feel like a beginner every single day, and be ready to experiment with everything that you can experiment with, and just go out, try out whatever comes, ask for help when you need it. I know all that street artists will be more than willing to help with any kind of assistance you want. And with that, you're good to go. When you believe and you begin, then you will become.